This is a bedtime story, so there are no pictures or videos like the story itself. You can just imagine it. Without further ado, let's get started. Title: The Secret of the Whispering Tree. On the edge of a village surrounded by vast rice fields stood a very large, ancient tree. Its trunk was sturdy, its bark thick, and its branches spread wide, shading the surrounding land. The tree was so old that the villagers called it the Whispering Tree. Why was that? Because every time the wind blew, its leaves made a sound that sounded like whispers. Children often sat beneath it, listening to the sound and wondering, what is this old tree saying? Among the children was a little girl named Lani. She often came under the tree, especially when she was feeling sad. The tree was like a secret friend who always kept her company. One afternoon, as the sun was about to set, Lani sat alone at the roots of the tree. She hugged her knees, her face gloomy. The wind blew, and the sound of the leaves rustling softly could be heard. Suddenly, Lani heard something different. The voice sounded like words. "Lani, don't be sad." Lani jumped. She looked left and right, but there was no one there. "Who is it?" she asked cautiously. The voice came again, faint but clear. "I am the tree you call your friend. I can speak, but only to those who truly listen with their hearts." Lani's eyes widened. "You can really speak?" "Yes," the tree replied. "I have stood here for hundreds of years. I hold many secrets about the land, about the wind, about people who have passed." Lani was fascinated. "Secrets? Tell me, tree." The tree rustled softly, then said, "I was once a resting place for farmers. They sat here joking, unwinding after working in the fields. I was once a place for children to play, listening to their laughter from morning till evening. And I have also witnessed people crying beneath me, then rising again strong." Lani fell silent, listening intently. The tree continued, "Every human carries a story, and I keep it. That's why I'm called the Whispering Tree. I whisper to the wind so the stories won't be lost." "Then, what's my secret that you know?" Lani asked hesitantly. The tree smiled in its whisper. "I know you often feel alone, even though there are so many people around you. You're afraid that people won't understand what's in your heart. But Lani, I want you to know, loneliness doesn't mean no one cares. You just need to open your heart, and you'll find true friends." Lani's tears welled up. She felt like the tree truly understood her. "But how can I find true friends?" The tree replied, "Start by being a good friend. Don't be afraid to smile. Don't be afraid to share your stories. Friendship is like a mirror. The more sincerely you give, the more sincerely you receive." Those words warmed Lani's heart. She wiped away her tears and smiled. "Thank you, tree. From now on, I'll try to be braver." From that day on, Lani truly changed. She began to greet the other children in a friendly manner, inviting them to play, and even sharing the small provisions she had brought from home. At first she was shy, but gradually everyone accepted her and liked her. Whenever she felt doubtful, she returned to the tree. And always, that whispering voice strengthened her. Years passed, and Lani grew up. She had many friends, but she never forgot her secret friend. Sometimes she would sit under the tree and say, "I'm not alone anymore, all thanks to your advice." And the tree whispered softly, "That's my secret, Lani. I just want everyone who sits under me to know that they're never truly alone." Night fell, the wind blew, and the tree continued to whisper. She kept the secret, a reminder that even an old tree can be a friend, teaching the meaning of courage and friendship.